back. Back attack. We back. And we about to jump in that crack. Right in the crack. If you know, you know. Quote that line. If y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is. But either way, good news, ladies and gentlemen. We you know what? We'll give it a bit. We'll let some people roll in so we can break the good news. Plus, I gotta set up some stuff. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just got good news. All right, you guys are on stream. You're watching this live, so I need to record this right here. All right. Hold on here. No way. That quick? Yo, this is wild. Okay, I need to take this picture. This is crazy. Because I just recorded this just now. Let me make sure. I want to show you guys this. I just got to make sure that this is not showing anything. Right? Nothing private. Okay, check this out, guys. Okay. I literally just requested this payout 5 minutes ago. Look. All right, I gotta record for the video, so you guys are gonna be part of this video. But guys, I requested this payout just 5 minutes ago. Literally from the last video you saw, it was like 5 minutes, and the payout was already approved. So the 1500 has been approved. Apex said that there will be no more denials, and everything would kind of be black and white. Now, obviously, if you saw my rules, the eligibility rules, I didn't break any rules, right? I was pretty consistent with my trading, but either way, 5 minutes and the payout has already been approved. Apex normally takes a couple days, but this was 5 minutes. I am a little bit impressed. This is kind of wild. So this is a snippet. Obviously, the max payout, 1500, literally the same day. Today's March 9th. 5 minutes ago, it was just already approved. But cool, you know, that's that. So, yeah, I mean, I guess Apex is better. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. All right. That's actually pretty, that's kind of wild. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn my mic. All right, I'm back. Yo, I am kind of shocked. My 1500 payout was approved that quick. Now the money hasn't been sent yet, but it's been approved in 5 minutes. That's actually kind of wild. But that was with the new MAE rules. So it's not the legacy accounts, it's the new Apex. I am very surprised because I mean, look, I've had beef with them, right? Because they had so many rules. But this is a change. This is a good change. I'm not going to be mad at that. 1,500 payout just approved like that. Also, TradeAway came out with something new called the manual lockout. Super amazing, man. You can do a manual lockout now. They've taken some key components from good old Top Step, which is great. I think everybody really liked that feature, and everybody was like, "Man, I wish I had a manual lockout," which is great. I think it's a very good tool to have because once you lock out, you can't go back in. Sometimes we have tendencies, and it's really good if you're getting emotional, but you're like making a lot of money. It's really good to just be like, "Yo, I'm done. I'm gonna walk away." And you close out, you lock out. Now you can't go back and be a moron, which is. Oh, sorry, y'all. Gotta mute that. I'm a little bit distracted right now. I'm trying to set up stuff for tomorrow. I have some stuff that I do in the morning, so gotta set my alarm. Gotta get my notes out. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna be editing that video. I could probably literally put it out tonight. That's actually. I wonder if I should. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Probably to the weekend, so I can edit it and actually put a good thumbnail on it too. I don't want to just half-ass it. I think I'm gonna actually take time and edit that. That is crazy though. It is wild. And I'm just saying that because I have requested payouts and I've gotten payouts from Apex last year before they switched to the new rules and whatnot. And it took days on days to really get to it, to get to a payout. So I was like, but 5 minutes, y'all. I'm impressed, Apex. Pat yourself in the back. And I'm kind of happy too because I got the $1,500 payout. So $1,500 payout is secured. And now you're wondering, dude, you just got your payout. Are you really going to be trading? Oh, now that actually, that means that I can trade it again tomorrow. Oh, that's great. Because I thought it was going to take a couple days. I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'll trade my other account. This is the other funded account that I'm trading right now. So I was able to make $700 on the Apex account, push me above to be able to take the $1,500 payout. This one I made $200. I took 2 payouts on it. So we're up $400 on it right now. So yeah, I mean that's just what we're kind of doing. We're just really things are good. Things are good. It's looking great, guys. I'm not gonna deny that. I can lie. I'm a little bit happy just because I got the payout. So emotions are a little bit high, and now I can be a little bit patient. But enough, celebrating my success. I'd love to celebrate my successes. Just one little keynote, guys. When you have success, celebrate it, enjoy it, relish a little bit in it. But don't do it forever. Don't treat it like it's the end all be all, and you talk about it 2 months down the road. But when you have success, just take the time to enjoy it. Even if it's just yourself celebrating your own success, take that time because wins should be celebrated no matter how small, right? You could probably take maybe 2 to 3 minutes. It doesn't matter, but just enjoy it. Enjoy your wins because you don't know. You could be losing next. But either way, the market today was kind of wild. We obviously had a gap over here. And if you tuned into my stream last night, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you need to be, and you need to have that notification on so you can tune into the entertainment. I'm not giving out signals, but yeah, I mean, kind of talked about it overnight on the Sunday Open, where I was like, we have a gap. If it doesn't get filled at night, good chance that we fill in the morning. And today, I think we just had a lot of people that were probably trying to go short, but the market really just climbed up. It crawled its way up to fill this gap. I was able to capitalize on some of the moves, and I got done early morning. So by the time I was like, I think it was just 30 minutes, 45 minutes of the open, I was already done trading. And I was like, dude, I'm a happy man. Sorry, I just had this in the news. Moving on up, let's see here. 5 o'clock, we opened up here, no wicks. So looks like we're doing a V reversal. So we might come back to the highs up here at 80. Looks like that's what's happening. I mean, the balls are strong, so I don't think shorting up here would be the right move right now. My hair's a little bit of a mess. I got out of the shower and I just like combed the bag and then it dried and then it kind of got stuck here. So you guys wondering, yo, man, did you get in a fight with the bear? I did, and I won. But you know, kind of ruffled some feathers, roughed me up a little bit. But I'm here. I'm just kidding. I didn't fight a bear. But yeah, strong move right now to the upside. The bulls are definitely in control. Whenever V reverses like this, it's kind of dangerous. So we might be testing 25,000. This 25,000, we've been fighting that for so long now. We look at the daily chart. I mean, look, that's basically the middle line. The bulls and the bears are fighting to keep it at this level. The bulls want to keep it above 25,000 so they can rally it go back up, but the bears are fighting to keep it down below 25,000 so they can move it back lower. I wouldn't be surprised if throughout the year we touched 23,400 because we did have a basically, I mean, 2025 we were just bullish throughout the whole year. So is this going to be a bear year or it might just be a choppy year? Who knows? Either way, I don't care what it does. At the end of the day, what matters to me is just give me volatility. That's all I can ask for. I just want to get in. I want to make my money and I want to walk away with it. Move that back to the 3 minute. We're still pumping up. Man, could have got long here at 30. We'd be up 30 points, but I'm not really too anxious to be getting in right now. I'm just a happy man that we got the payout approved. Now the question is, when is it going to be sent? Now, just because it was approved doesn't mean it has been sent yet. But either way, that's probably really good news with any prop firm out there. It's just seeing that your payout has been approved. So if down in the way, I'm probably just gonna use that money and just get more accounts with them now. I said on stream that if things are kind of smooth with them, probably gonna trade with them. But is it really? I want to go to the website and actually check it there. But I will be. How do I sign up? I want to sign out of this account. Okay. Let's go to Apex's website. I want to check on there too because they sent me an email saying that it was approved, but the proof is in the pudding. I want to see it online on the website. So we'll log in on my other screen here. And if you guys are wondering, no, I'm not affiliated with Apex. I am not. I used to be, but I walked away from them. So I think my code initially was, moved, but I don't care because I've had some history on them and I've said some crap about them. So, if they want to remove it, they have every right to do so. That's part of it. But either way, all I care about, yeah, it was approved. Okay, dope. Sick. We're moving up. Looks like we're gonna go to this candle right over here. 81.75 opened up with no wick to the upside, straight sell. It's a good thing we didn't open with a gap though. If it opened up with another gap, normally not the best indication. Manual lockout. That's pretty cool that TradeAway added that manual lockout. I'm just really amazed. Starting to show some weakness. It looks like we might be getting pulled back here. Question is, how big is this pullback going to be? Are we going to be able to get 10 points? Something like that. So we get in 64, but I don't want to get in right there. Let's take a look at ES. ES is starting to pull back as well, so it looks like we might be getting it. Kind of want to be a little bit patient. I kill that trade because, look, this pullback, little fake out. Just want to see a little bit more weakness. But, oh, I mean, if I would have got filled there, I would have already taken my points. Look at that. That's all right. I mean, we're getting some good movement, though, especially for considering that this is Asia session. So I can't be disappointed. I cannot be disappointed. I feel like I need to change this lighting. It's showing a lot of white lighting on the bottom half of my face. Don't know if I like that. But no trades yet, no trades yet. Just sitting here being patient. Well, it looks like the short was the right move. But now it's forming this bull flag. So we just wait to see if we can get some more chop down here and we can get in long. And then we can attack the highs up here at 82 of this candle. Maybe even come up 25,000. I think that's probably if I just had to guess. Obviously, this is not financial advice, right? I'm just kind of speaking out my thoughts randomly. Which you should not be copying my trades anyways. Like, don't even listen to me, right? Don't take any advice when it comes to like trading. You know, mindset wise, yes, I may be able to help you there, but if you're talking about signals, don't even come to my channel because I am not here to do that. I am not good enough yet. But either way, we have a 1.5K payout locked. It's been approved. So that means that the funds have been deducted. And we just gotta wait now to see. I'll probably wait till Saturday to put out the video, see how long it takes for them to send out the money. But it's been approved, which is great. There we go, starting to get that pullback. I'll probably get it gotten in here too. We'll probably be getting that 10 points now. Yes, starting to pull back up a little bit. It's showing good though. It's starting to show a little bull flag here. So what I'm kind of just wary, the word W-A-R-Y. What I am wary about is how deep we're gonna pull back. Right? We might come down to 40s. I mean, realistically, 30 levels down here, 35. I want to get long here. And it comes down and stops me out, right? I want to see how we react to this next candle here. 750. So we got about, let's see, it's 48. Oh, 2 seconds. And next candle should be printing here. There we go. Closes the doji. That's great. That's great. Actually, that's a good sign. Oh, don't go up yet. Don't go up just yet. There's no candle on this wick though, so I think we might go test it. 50. Or I could just rock it up. That might be just what's happening. But no wick, that's usually not, they usually will go test it. So I'm going to take a short here, see if we can get the jab at that wick down there. Stop just right above the highs. And let's see, since there's no wick on this 3-minute candle, let's go down here, wick below 50. Get that wick. Trading just one minute here, not too big sizing. There we go. Let's get this below. The bid's in at 55, 54. Can we get below 50? Oh, we're pushing right back up. That's not good. Can we go down, push it down, and get the little wick test, right? Just no wick. Let's go break down 50. Hit my take profit very quick. 53 on the bid. 55. 50 is holding this up. Really, really fighting here. I want to see this break here. I don't want to see this pump back up to my entry. Come on, let's go. 53. Can we get 52? What does that wick at? 50. Yeah. Can we get this break below 50? 54, 53, 51. Let's break. Come on. Do that. There's no wick. Let's do that wick test. Break it. Come on. 51, 50. Can we break it? 50. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Very, very simple trade, cheap trade. Like I said, there was no wick on this open. And normally when it does that, sometimes it doesn't have to happen, okay? It doesn't. But this is one of the, part of my plays that I trade. Because I do cheap trades. I take my base hits. Look at that. And now it's taking a little bit more. This is what I was worried about too, why I did not want to go long here. And now it would have worked out either way if I went long here, because my take profit is only 10 points. So I would have gotten it either way. But the short, did not see that wick. Really wanted to see it break down. Really minimal drawdown too. So my entry was what, 59.25. This was 62. So I went about 3 points in drawdown. But we got that dub. We are up. We are 1-for-1. I mean, yeah. I mean, well, I guess 1-for-0. We are up $200. Love that. Now this, I wouldn't short that again. Looks like the bulls are stepping in. But I got what I wanted. I got that piece of the pie. And I talked about this a little bit as well. I mentioned it on one of my previous streams that I'm just here to get a piece of the pie. You get enough pieces of pie and you'll be full. And it's just constant. Sometimes opportunities don't come all at once. You just have to grab a little bit of it one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. And then eventually it's going to add up. And sometimes you swing for the fences, right? You get maybe all of the pie. But great trade right there for me. That was, I'm looking at the time. How much was that? A minute 22? Yeah. So held it for a minute and 22 seconds. Well, it looks like the short would have played out there either way too, if kind of somewhat. But now we put back down here. I think this is where the bulls take control again. This bull flag plays out. They can hold this 35. Funny enough, though, like I said earlier, if I go up here, look, it literally came down to 35. Coincidence? Maybe. I think it is. I think I just got lucky there on that call. But let's see. Will the bulls be able to hold this bull flag, hold this basically 30 level right here, and break back to the upside? But I think I might be good here. I don't know if I'm going to be taking any more trades, because yesterday I took a trade. I was up $200. And guess what? I decided not to take. Yo, my hair's a mess. I decided to take more trades after being up 200, and I kind of went on tilt a little bit. That was almost bad. Good play though. We still have this though. This candle up here. I mean, Asia open. No candle up there. The bulls are definitely in control. I mean, I don't see. I don't. I know I went short, but I take base hits, right? My trades, the way I trade, it works out really pretty much anywhere. And I'm not telling you guys to do this, but the reason why I trade the way I do, I like these base hits, is because I can take breakouts, 10 points. I can trade in the range. You know, the range is almost guaranteed to always be chopping in 10-point ranges. You know, even if you caught the middle here, 10, 20 up, you go 900 down. So I like to just give myself the best chance that I can to win. Taking base hits. Doesn't mean I won't swing for the fences too. I will take, you know, sometimes bigger winners. Whenever we have volatility, I adjust to it. Magic, how's it going? Yes, sir. Good evening. I think it's afternoon for you, right? But yeah, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. You missed out, man. We just took a dub. Oh, well, you can see it. I have it shown this time. Took a short up here and squeezed out 10 points. I didn't get squeezed out. I made 10 points. 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, right. I remember. You know, I respect the hustle, Magic, and I appreciate you tuning in even at 2 a.m. in the morning, even though you have work in like 5 hours. I appreciate it. That's good. I respect the grind. That I mean, I've done that, and I am doing that too. Probably not staying up as late because I gotta work out and stuff. And whenever I'm working out, I like to just make sure I get enough sleep so I don't risk hurting myself as well. But either way, this is a funded account that I am trading, so we are up $200 right there. There's a proof in the pudding. The balance is at 600, so sitting pretty solid. Oh, nice. Okay, so working in the afternoon. I mean, technically, it wouldn't be tomorrow, right? You know, if you want to be I'm gonna be the Jimmy here. Actually, you're already in tomorrow. It will be today. I'm just kidding. But that's nice too. Working in the afternoon, and you're not having to work in the morning. That is awesome. Get a little bit of a break, dude. Get some sleep. We are chopping now, and ooh, that's ugly. This pullback is a lot deeper than I think what the bulls want, but I think the bulls are still valid. I mean, it's kind of forming a little bit of a bull flag. Now, if they just keep falling down to like 900, this level down here, not a good look for the bulls. But I think if the bulls can hold up this level up here, obviously, as always, this is not financial advice, but I'm kind of just thinking out, you know, what would happen. Looking like they're probably going to test 30s, maybe fake below it, and then move back up. Because the Asia Open, there's no wick. Yeah, I don't think there's any wick there at all. Yeah, it's just straight. So looking like the markets wanted to go up. The New York session, I guess, for me, it's still Monday, so it's still the same day. But this just New York session, man, talk about a bullish move. And this is I traded it to on my phone at the JOB. It went up, came right down, and then it squeezed out a lot of bears. I mean, squeezed out a lot of bulls, and then it squeezed out the bears down here because they thought that, oh, hey, it's coming down. Because I remember this week specifically, I actually took a short here and was able to capitalize on it. This is the last trade that I took on my Apex account to be able to secure a payout, which I have a video coming out. I know you kind of missed the magic, but yeah, and you know what? The video will explain everything. But we have a $1,500 payout that we've secured. It's already been approved. And this was the trade that I took. Kind of just telling you guys. It's not going to show here, but this short, I remember I did get stopped out. I went short again, came out, got my profit. And I was like, deuces. Thank you, man. That's great. It's always great to get payouts. You know what? that feeling of your work just paying off. Never. Oh, here we go. All right, we're moving up. What a move back up. What was that? 33, 23 points straight back up. No answers. 23 unanswered points. Bulls are still in the game. Like I said, I think the Bulls want to come back up here, maybe test 25,000s. Really holding up for the bull flag. Just cheap trades. Last hour. Dang, shorter on the pump for a power hour? Yeah, honestly, I don't think anybody expected for like this little pump. Okay, so this is a power hour. Dang. This, yo, what? This happened all in power hour? This was 300 points. I mean, if you want to talk about it, technicality, 400 power hour started here, 650, 350 points. Dog. I mean, I didn't even really watch that to pay attention to it because I walked away during the morning whenever I made money. But dang, dude, what was that? I mean, I'm kind of thinking, obviously we had the gap fill, kind of talked about this because I streamed yesterday. I was like talking about, hey, we have a gap, you know, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on. And everybody else out there was thinking the same thing too, So I think what probably happened was everybody was like, okay, once we fill the gap, it's probably going to tank. And then everybody started getting short. And, the institution's probably like, hey, everybody's getting short. Let me just go along and squeeze everybody out. Okay, hey, nice. Plus 600 to negative 300. Oh, but you're back up. Dude, that's where it's at. Oh, look at that. Pulled out, went right back down. I think you trade with prop firms too, right? Or do you trade with your personal? I can't remember. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking the same thing too. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I had the same thought process too. If I would have kept trading, I was like, okay, probably wait for the gap fill, wait to get short. But then I think everybody was kind of on the same page of let's get short. And then the institution just stepped in and said, hey, if y'all gonna go short, let me do the opposite. But this is a crazy pump. I mean, 300 points, 350, whatever, unanswered. This is a 3-minute chart too, so it's kind of crazy to see how much this pumped up. I wonder if somebody caught this, because that's a nasty breakout. Look, this looks like it probably broke structure, right? So everybody's like, okay, let's go short, and then it just squeezed out. Oh, with Apex? Okay, yeah. The payout I got too actually was from Apex. And since you trade with Apex, I mean, I kind of spoke about it at the beginning, but I okay, let me just explain it. You'll see in the video, but you know what? Since you're here, you get special member access. But I requested a payout literally 5 minutes before I got on stream. Okay, so around like 7:22 or something, I put in the payout request. 5 minutes later, literally on stream, if you just go watch the beginning of the stream, I recorded a little bit of it, and I have the proof there as well. My payout was approved. And I was a little bit surprised because, I've said a lot of trash about Apex because of their rules, but, they've changed. I'll be the big man. But that's just the first one. We'll see how things go in the future. Yeah, dude, I know. I was crazy too. In 5 minutes, the payout was proved. Now, granted, I didn't break any rules. I traded pretty disciplined. If you watch all my trades, it actually, on paper, looked really good. Romer, what up, what up? Welcome to the gang. But okay, the pump was because of Trump. That would make sense, though. That makes a little more sense. But dang, dude. I should have got in. I should have came back for my other Not Apex, but the other prop firm that I traded with, man. Shoot. I don't know where it's gonna go. If I knew that he would have came. Actually, we have FOMC too. When Trump spoke, that was like he's like Powell, man. This is something that Powell would do. Trump now has the power to do so. Over trade today. Oh man. Dude, I kind of did too. I got lucky. I got distracted at work, but talking about the war almost being. Oh, okay. I actually saw a little bit a snippet. The news kind of flashed by on my phone, so that makes sense. Crude oil tank. I haven't even looked at it. What's the symbol for crude oil? Romer, dude. Would you overtrade it, dude? It's tough, man. I feel though. I think the market today definitely it pumped up. It was just bullish, which is crazy, right? So hopefully you walked away either with just a minor loss or with a break even day, Romer, man. I feel you. Yesterday was about to get pretty ugly too. You were on there, Romer, for the Asia session. CL. Okay, let's check it out. See, is it COH? What is it? COJ? What's the symbol? Crude, because we're on the H's, right? Do they have an H? Is that the thing, or is it J? Anybody? You guys know? Where's the H? H7? J? Okay, J. Let's take a look at it. Can I stick? Get rid of that. Dang, so the crude had a gap to the downside. Huh. Kind of funny. Maybe instead of using ES, I might use crude oil as the other. Because look, Nasdaq's going up and crude is going down. Maybe it's good. That's crazy. I wonder if that's gonna drive down. Obviously, I live here in the US, so I wonder if that's gonna drive down gas prices. I think we were like $2.70 per gallon. Now we're back up to $3. So I'm like, hmm. But I wish I would known that he was gonna speak. Actually, no, I think it happens for the best. I probably would have blown this funded account that I'm trading right now with if I would have came. Cause that pump up that's wild. Let's go back to it. I'm gonna close out of here. Okay, move that. So 3-6. This happened in 9 minutes. This 300-point move up. Yeah, I think I for sure would have got. I would blow my funded account. But either way, I'm very happy about how I ended the day. I kind of overtraded too a little bit, Romer, but luckily walked away green because I think you were the Romer last night, so I ended up $82 right from yesterday's session. Traded New York. I opened up with a loss, got it back. Luckily, I'm glad I stuck to my base hits because during the trades, I was tempted to move my take profit to recover all my losses in one trade, but I was like, you know what? I'll just leave my base hits. So it was just like a battle of going from basically being break even on the day, being up like $82, $50 to like negative 200. Back up to break even, negative 200. Back up to break even, negative 200. Back up to break even. And then I captured like a $700 win and I walked away. It's a great statement right there, Romer. Lifelong student of the markets. There's always something to learn every day. Because the thing is, you have to change to it too. Right now, we are in a choppy market, as you guys know, right? It is no surprise that we are in chop season. But when we get trendy, like trendy days, trendy moves, where we're just moving on up, that's where, it gets a little bit tricky trying to play those like base hits. And sometimes that might be where if we're in it's not obvious at the time, right? It's obvious when you look back at it, but you never really know what conditions you're in until you get stopped out a few times, and then you really just take a step back, take a deep breath, and you're like, "Oh, this is the market that we're in right now." Yeah, how'd it go, Romer man? Look, share the experiences. We're not here to judge. You guys see me do stupid stuff too as well, so I was pretty close. I mean, I think I was going on full tilt yesterday. And the live stream is still up too, so it's tough. But I went on tilt and I took one. The last trade, luckily, saved me. Gross P&L, total profit. But either way, taking this account that kind of slow. I might. I don't know if I'm gonna trade this one tomorrow. I might actually, depending on how the day goes. I've already taken a win here, so tomorrow I just gotta trade my Apex again. The payout was approved, so the funds were deducted, which I'm very thankful for. But either way, it looks like we're about to go test 24,980, 82-ish, just because there's no wick up here. And after that, we have this mess up here. So 25,000s might be a hot level for tonight. The Bulls are definitely in control. Although there's a little bit of a gap here. And it's just a very minor gap, but it kind of makes me worry a little bit too. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I mean, if you got long, dude, congrats. If anybody out there got long, you caught this, man, you'd be sitting gold. Just one more trade. Yo, dude, Magic, that's literally what I did yesterday. I was up $200 on the first trade of the Asia Open, and I was like, all right, let me just take one more trade. I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking about it. And then I literally went on a little bit of a tilt. I luckily caught myself in time and walked away. Break even, but disappointed. I agree, Romer. Hey, it's great that you're taking that seriously. You realize that, and definitely, revenge traded yesterday too. You saw me stream, but nah, dude, it's great that you're taking that seriously, and it does, right? It definitely does promote. We humans are creatures of habits. One thing, it doesn't matter if you disagree with me or not. That's just the truth. We are creatures of habits, and you know, related to like the Asian tiger mom. The reason why they harp so much, especially if their kid plays an instrument, is because if you are practicing the wrong things, you are now enforcing it. And the saying that practice makes perfect, yes, but practice also makes permanent. If you keep practicing the dumb stuff, you're going to make that a habit and it's going to become a little bit more permanent. It's going to be harder to erase that. So that's a very good statement right there, Romer. Yeah, that is true. I'm right there with you, Magic. It could have ended worse than break even. Be blessed, be thankful to walk away and break even. And, it's happened. Learn from it, forgive yourself, and move on to tomorrow. Because I'm pretty sure you guys know it as well. You want to have a clear mind whenever you are trading, right? Don't carry the negative stuff from the last day. Look, whatever happened yesterday, happened yesterday. So when tomorrow comes, keep this as a reminder, but don't let it get too much into your head. Because I've been there as well, where I've kind of let the past couple of days, even if I'm winning too, whether I'm winning or losing, I've let it enter into my mind instead of coming into a new day fresh. I'm like, oh, well, I'm cutting off a winning streak. Let me just continue that. And then I kind of get wrapped up in, greed, want to take money, and I'm like, dude, I can't take this loss. I want a streak. I want to keep it going. I don't want to lose. Or if I come in on a losing day, I'm like, man, dude, like, am I gonna get a win here? And sometimes I'd get scared to take trades because I'm like, I've been losing. I don't want to take another loss. Something like that. But the great thing is, you know what you did? And I'm not your teacher, dude. But, we all, we're basically our own teachers. Traders are their own teachers because we all know what we did wrong and we just need to, not do it again, right? Easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But we all know that to be true. I think the lovely thing about trading is that I think trading was designed for people that are, it's designed for loners, right? Not saying that we're all loners, but it's like it's designed to be a lonely thing, which is sometimes great too. One thing I love about trading is that look, I don't have to deal with clients, I don't have to deal with invoices, I don't have to deal with trying to make sales. All I have to worry about is putting capital into it and fighting against myself basically every day. It's not even fighting against the market. If you try to fight the market, you will lose all the time, right? You want to win in the market, you have to play with the market. And that's just my opinion. Obviously, it's not facts, right? But that's just how I feel. I'm right there with you, Magic. Like it's easy. Look. I get it. I get it. Cause like me right now. Oh, there's the gap that's filled. Little gap fill. Get that move back up. But either way, it's really easy to just talk about it. But when it comes to putting in action, I think that's really that's where it's at. I still find it a little bit hard to walk away just because the two biggest things that I'm going through right now that I'm struggling with is one, letting greed take over me, and then two, not just accepting my losses. Because my losing days have been this. It's not small losers. My losing days have just been blowing my accounts, and that's been tough. And I'll be honest, I want to be transparent with you guys, right? Because I'm not the best trader out there. I am just an average Joe. Trading, I do get payouts, but those are the two things that I'm working on. Not saying that you guys need to be doing it, but that's something that I'm working on myself. But it's one of those things, you just you'll get better as you go. And I think it definitely helps too when you have good winning days. Overall, though, that's not an excuse for me to keep being a degen. I need to start being better too. Because when I'm winning, dude, it's easy, but when I'm losing, I kind of lose control. But it's all just being tied to money. Always play my cans. That's a smart thing to do. Yeah. Dude, they lost limit. I'll be honest with Apex, I kind of almost didn't like it because it was only $1,000 in drawdown. But yeah, I'm that's true. It kind of helps out. If you're gonna blow your account, you might as well only have a day loss limit where you blow half of it, right? So you have another chance. And it goes back to the saying, you need to live to trade tomorrow. And that's really just it. Live to trade another day, right? But Romer, you'll make a comeback, man. You gotta break even. Don't let whatever happened today affect you. I know it's in the morning for you because I think you're in the Netherlands with Magic. But for the next session, easier said than done. But just come into it fresh. It's a new day, new opportunities, and just keep training your strategy. Play to win. Don't let it affect you. Uh, I don't think I'm gonna be taking another trade though. Really solid trade. I've noticed if I take another trade, it's probably getting a loss, and if I take a loss, I don't want to enter a loss. So let's be smart. Unless something really, really, really great comes up. But we're kind of just chopping now. Really, the move though was to take the long on this hammer candle. But then again, probably would even have held it. I mean, I would have got my take profit, but you know, I'm glad I'm sticking to my bread and butter base hits. That literally saved me today. Also, side note, if you guys are trading with TradeAway as well, they added a manual lockout feature, which is pretty nice. To be honest, I think it's a really good feature, and I'm definitely gonna utilize it more too. Because with this prop firm that I'm trading with, I literally had a $660 payout lined up, but I wanted to get another 300, and I blew it. Had I used a manual lockout, I mean, if it existed, I definitely would have just been, you know what, I just need to lock out. The lockout button is on the here. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna take a snippet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of petty, so I don't want to show this prop firm. I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is by now already too, but y'all know what it is by now. But I don't want to say it not until I get affiliate code. All right, this is what it is. I took a snippet of it. So it's located at the top. It should be next to your account, and it says manual lockout. I don't know if you guys have it yet, but I was watching another streamer and it popped up in his. I was like, yo, they added that? That's pretty dope. But it should be there. I haven't checked on my phone yet if it's popped up there. So if you're looking on your phone, I don't know if it will show up there. Let me actually let me go there. Let me go check. Let me go check here. Because I forgot. I'm trading on my computer, so it's a little bit different. Let's see. Trade mode, contract, no. I am not on the right account. Hold on, I want to look at this now too. Oh, sorry. I think this is TradeAway prop. It should be TradeAway prop. I think. Hold on. Race settings. Oh shoot! I guess it's not on the mobile version. But I think this is. I can't remember. I think this is just TradeAway because I'm trading. I mean, it's a prop firm, so I don't know if it's TradeAway or TradeAway prop. That's a really great question. Now you got me thinking, Magic, and that's gonna eat me alive if I don't find the answer too. Yeah, if you're trading on your computer, it should be in the middle near the account, and it's really hard to miss. I'm not gonna lie, it's it's really hard to miss on the computer. But I'm looking for it on my phone too, because I was thinking about using it too, but I guess it's not on there. Accounts. No, I guess it's not. Dang. But are you on your phone, Magic or Romer? Oh, yeah. I don't honestly, I don't even know the difference between TradeAway or TradeAway prop, because I just have the regular TradeAway. This is just like the on my computer. It's the TradeAway app. So I think it's, I don't know if it's prop that I'm trading through because I haven't downloaded anything different. So this might just be regular trade evade, but I'm not seeing it on my phone either. It's kind of disappointing. I really wanted to use that, to be honest, but it's not here. I mean, not that it's hard for me to walk away, to be honest. If I'm in the green, you know, I'll walk away. It's not that hard, but that's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, this is the app. So maybe I think it might be different if you're using the desktop app. Really? It's not showing up there? It's so wild. I wonder why it's not showing. Is it just randomly selected for people? Let's take that snippet again. All right. Do-do-do-do. So this is my screen. This is what I'm seeing. And it's located up here. Let me draw. Because I have two screens. So this is the screen that you're seeing over here. This is the screen you see. And this is my 5 minute, which is the other screen. But yeah, it should be, because the accounts, usually like the account name's right here. And then it's next to it. But that's good. It should be there. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what else to tell you, though. I know. But it's there. I think it's definitely, it exists. Maybe it just hasn't loaded onto your app yet, or maybe the web version. Dang, that's a bummer, dude. No way. Maybe it'll show up tomorrow. You know what? Sometimes some things just fixes itself. Yeah. Oh, that might be true, Romer. Wait, but Magic, you trade with platform too, so it should show up for you. Now I'm even more confused. Thanks, guys. You got me confused. I'm just kidding. I'm not blaming you guys. But I know, yeah, maybe that's the thing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that, one little button can help so much. It seems like so minute and stupid because at first, whenever I first saw it, because Topstep came out with it too, and I was like, who's gonna use that? And then I started using it. I was like, you know what? My opinion of it has changed. But either way, that's definitely nice to have this. Maybe it's just with this platform. Maybe you're right, per platform. But I don't mind. With this one, I think it's probably the best because it allows daily payouts. And sometimes I just need to lock in a payout. I don't want to be a moron and squander another $660. That was a tough loss. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I keep going back to it, but it just kind of is what it is. No, let me take it back. It's not. It is what it is. It was stupid. I gotta change my vocabulary around that. It sounds stupid, guys, but you gotta be careful with what you say to yourself because your brain can't really tell between what's right and wrong. So if you keep saying like I'm dumb," you're eventually gonna believe it. As crazy as it sounds. So they they always tell I have some business mentors, and they always say, "Be careful what you say." Right? Correct yourself, but don't just be don't beat up yourself too much. And on that note too, yeah, 100%. Don't beat yourself up too much, because if that were the key to success, a lot of people would be successful. Now, look back on your mistakes and your actions and correct yourself, but Don't beat up yourself too much. You made the mistake. Own up to it. Learn from it. Improve. Hey, sounds good, Romer, man. I appreciate you hopping on, man. Have a good night. And yes, sir, take that dub tomorrow. I'm going to be going back to the market too. I'm probably going to call it here shortly, actually. Not really much going on now. We're kind of just chopping now too. So I'm glad I was able to at least take a dub for the night. Yep. Come back and Romer, rooting for you, man. You'll get it. You'll get that dub tomorrow or in the next 7 hours because I guess technically it's today. But that candle right there, it's got a wick above it. Maybe at some point. Yeah. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna call the stream here too. I mean, I've got what I wanted. I'm gonna be releasing the video on my payout here probably during the weekend. So we'll call it here. One trade, one win. We're up $200. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great night for y'all. Wake up fresh, and make money. Win